On a green hillside dotted with rocks and wildflowers lived a young goat named Garrett. Now, Garrett was a very proud goat. He loved solving problems all by himself, whether it was finding the tastiest clovers or climbing the highest boulder. Garrett believed he could figure anything out on his own. He thought that was what being strong meant. One bright morning, Garrett's eyes widened. Just beyond a tall wooden fence, he saw the most delicious-looking grass ever. It was a deep shimmering green, practically glowing in the sunlight. His tummy rumbled just looking at it. "I have to get over there," he thought. He took a few steps back, bent his knees, and leaped with all his might. But the fence was just too tall. He landed back on his side with a soft thud. He shook his hooves, determined. "Okay, one more time," he muttered. He took a longer run up, kicking up dust, and jumped even higher. But again, he couldn't make it. The beautiful grass seemed to be teasing him from the other side. Garrett was not a goat who gave up easily. He stubbornly refused to be beaten by a simple fence. He ran faster and faster, jumping higher and higher. He tried leaping from the left, then from the right. Each time, he'd hear a thump as he failed to clear the top and landed in the dust, breathing hard. His little chest heaved, and his legs were starting to feel wobbly. "I can do this," he grumbled to himself, wiping his dusty nose. "I just need to try harder." But no matter how hard he tried, the fence remained a stubborn barrier between him and his goal. Finally, completely exhausted, Garrett's legs gave out. He slumped down beside the fence, his head hanging low. The sun warmed the rocks beneath him, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves in the trees. Birds chirped happily, and the green grass on the other side waved gently, as if to say hello. A few other animals wandered past, but Garrett was too proud and too tired to say anything. He just sat there, feeling frustrated and defeated, staring at the prize he couldn't reach. Just then, a tall, graceful giraffe named Luma, with her long neck and kind eyes, stopped nearby. She had been watching Garrett for a while. "Are you trying to reach that lovely grass?" she asked, in a soft, friendly voice. Garrett just nodded, too embarrassed to speak. Luma smiled gently. "You know," she said, "I was just walking by, and I saw an open gate just a little farther down the path. It's hidden behind some bushes, but it's wide open. Would you like me to show you where it is?" Garrett hesitated. His pride told him to say no, that he could do it himself. But he was so tired. He looked at Luma's kind face, then back at the impossible fence. He finally let out a long sigh. "Yeah," he said quietly. "That would help a lot." So Garrett got up and walked alongside the tall giraffe. They ambled together along the fence line, past the spot where he had been jumping, and just as Luma had said, tucked behind a patch of thick, leafy bushes, there it was, a wide, open gate. The path led directly into the field of shimmering green grass. It was even more beautiful up close. Garrett looked at Luma with gratitude, then trotted happily through the opening. The grass was fresh, sweet, and absolutely perfect. As he munched away, feeling full and content, Garrett thought about his day. He had learned something very important. Being strong and trying hard are good things, but asking for help doesn't mean you're weak. Sometimes, it's the smartest and bravest thing you can do. It's simply another way to find your path forward. And with that happy thought, he enjoyed the best meal he'd ever had.